deal, gang. Yo, Mauricio Sousa. Who the fuck are you, bro? I've never seen that name in my life. Who the fuck are you? Straight up. I don't have a membership for $1,500. You got scammed by somebody that schemes. Or you're the scammer. Anyway. I'm sorry. 3 quick words before I go smoke a joint. Mauricio Sousa, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself. Mods, can you guys ban this guy forever? I don't know who the fuck that is. Made me start my stream earlier. Anyway, $1,500, bro. Anyway, chat. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm going to smoke a J. What's the deal, gang? Again. All right. How's everybody doing? How was your FOMC, everybody? How did that go today? Insane in the membrane? What would you do? Tips MBE. All right, that's cool. Didn't take anything. I have not read through the Clubhouse chat because I was busy all fucking day. Actually, Don called me at 1:59. Yeah, actually, no, I can't show its numbers there. But yeah, he called me at 1:59 today. If you're gonna, hey, gang, don't show up to the streams and drop signals in the chat. You'll get timed out. Okay? Not by me, but the mods. If you want to drop signals, open up a signal channel and charge for it. Okay? Don't give
What
out
up, bro?
free signals. What's going on? How'd you do?
I did pretty well. I took a loss in the morning news, and then I made it back. I was break even. And then the 2 p.m. news, I lost 30 pips. No, sorry, I lost 40. Then I made back 35, and then I made back 20 on a stacked position.
How did you lose 40?
Sells. I was after it rebroke the lows on the news push. I took sells, but I had
It went for like
small
25 pips
stops.
on that rebreak of the lows.
I think I entered on the second rebreak of the lows.
Fucking
I think Bougie and everybody entered.
I think after once the first 5 closed, you got a top wick, and it came down. I think for like 20 pips. I remember this because Don called me at 1:59. I was like, "What's going on? You trading FOMC from the car?" He's like, "Wait, today's FOMC?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's right now." I thought that's why you called me, because he called me literally on the new 1:59 and like 30 seconds later, and he was driving, I was driving, and we were just bullshitting for like half hour, and we completely missed all the news. But we were driving.
The good trade though was on the rebreak of the highs the second time.
Once it went back up, yeah, because
yeah,
how
I
did
think
it
we
come
spiked
out,
up 20 pips in like a half a second. I instantly closed it on.
Yeah, so
I
price
stacked 3
action was
positions.
price actioning. News came out exactly as expected, so we just held the support. That's good. But you came out on top, so you had what, like a 15 pip W for the day?
Yeah. What was this? Let me calculate it right now because I had a stacked position. So I caught 20 pips on that stacked position.
Makes sense. When BE got out and shit flew 110 pips? Hey, man.
30 pips in total. The profit of 30 pips, but I really only caught like 15, 12.
Oh, because you stacked, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. That's fucking 30 pips. It doesn't matter, it's money. Yeah, I get hit. My break even hits a whole bunch of times and then it drives. I'm used to it. But the amount of headache and stress that it saves me on the other times where it goes the other way, it's worth the peace of mind to take risk off the table.
Yeah, like today I got stopped out. Normally my stops are larger, but I've been working on lowering my stops and I took a 40 pip loss and it immediately went the other way. If I would have held for my normal 100, 150 pips, it would have never came back. I would have took that L.
Yeah.
So far it's worked out several times.
Gotcha. All right, well, the first 5 just closed here of this new hour. Let's drop some levels. We have an interesting thing going on here on the 4 hour, I see. So the daily's closed massively bullish, obviously. We've created a bottom wick here. But if you really go back, look at this. You have like a head and shoulders going on the 4 hour. See that? If we go down here to the hourly, I think that's a level. Yeah, so if we go here, that's pretty much exactly where we rejected on the daily. Look what it's done previously. So chance it drives down here, but the daily was so bullish that there's a chance we drive up and grab orders before coming back down in range, which means I want to see a closure above 24.49 here. Look at that. That probably pretty much falls in line on the dot there. Let's be a little more specific here. Okay, so buys above 24.50 if we can get a closure above there. For now, we are coming down. I think we just tapped the strong support area as well. Let's see.
Speaking of getting tapping BE and
Oh,
running,
wow.
I got tapped BE here, and it ran for 12 pips just now.
Just now?
I was in it for before the hourly. No, yeah, it was since before the hourly closed. I was up like 8 pips, and then it rebroke the lows 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It attempted on the 1 minute, so I just went break even, and it didn't drive.
This is interesting. I think to come down here, it looks like it wants to come down, but there's a level from where we come down here, and I don't know if we held support there or not. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it looks like it held that area, right? Okay, so we're looking for buys above 24.50, and we might look for buys up here to fill the range back up, but I'm gonna need us to come down and break the lows here. We need to break into this range over here, or get a strong bullish closure on the hourly. Strong, I mean back up above the previous hourly. If we can do that, then a bottom wick, and then we'll finish out the range from above here. Until then, I think we're coming down. The problem is it's a little bit unclear because we have a support right below here. So once we close below 24.45, I'm going to look to establish a support and then break that support to come down. This is a range 1 here. We're still in our first range, and if we are to come down, I would like a support to be formed right below here. New month, first station of new month. True. For us, it's still the old month. So the only way we can take the sells below this most immediate support right here, because as we said, we would need to close below it, establish a support, and then break that. Then we can take the sells, right? So if we start coming down, right, if this candle closes like this, we can look for sells. Once there's a support established in this area, and then once we break it, right? Once we hold this, then we can look for sells below this area. Until then, we gotta wait, and the only other way we can take a sell here outside of us doing this, right, which is what we can sell. The only other way we can sell is if we start getting that closure below here, and then we can tap this area with a top wick. So if it does that and then flips bearish, then I'll take a sell in this area, because that's going to give it the chance to ride up, retest the highs, and bounce off a resistance and drive off something. Okay, and if we're going to come up, like I said, we formed a range here, and typically we fill the range, right? So you've got a resistance, we've got to establish a support. Once we establish a support, I want a bottom wick and a drive up. The previous hourly's closed bearish, top wick. There's a chance we come down on the rebreak of the lows. The issue is the rebreak of the lows, there's a support right below it, so that's why I have to wait to close below that support. Why does it say Wong on your wall, bro? Fuck the wall. No one gives a shit about the wall. Concentrate on the markets. Says Wix 9. Hey guys, be careful. This is gambling. These guys have been here for years. You're going to show up years later to warn them that this is gambling? Bro. Jeez, to stop with these timeouts, need to give warnings. Well, it's just common sense, right? It's common sense. Stop complaining about the mods and stop giving out signals. You'll be all right. Stop trolling, bro. Be serious. You're talking about the lights on my wall when I'm talking about trading thousands of dollars. Which one of us isn't serious? I don't hear nothing. TV in my background doesn't even work. It's for decorate. TV works. The cable doesn't. Fuck that cable. He's allergic to the charts. Yeah. Well, I'm allergic to bullshit. Tonight gonna earn my keep. Your keepa? Your little Jewish hat? What are you talking about? I have cracked streams. True. Crackstreams.net. We need a sponsor. Where are you at, Crack Streams? Who pissed you off, Wix? Talk to us, buddy. I'm good. I had no sleep. I'm tired. But because I'm tired, I'm not out there talking shit to everybody. I'm just doing my thing, not being a nuisance to anyone else. I'm tired on my own. You live in Miami? No. I figured out while my Connect didn't pick up, he wasn't locked up. He was, it's a good news chat, he was just in a different country. Would you be interested in taking buys above the last 4 hour candle? Yes, but we'd need a closure above that candle, above the last 4 hour. Like above the candle, above the wick closure. I'm a big believer with that, of us having to correct some of this push up today. Weed legalized here in Jersey before Florida. Yeah, it's all right. We'll be there soon. Problem is, Florida takes it too far. You know what I'm saying? They legalize weed. Next thing you know, the fucking the smoke coming out the steamships ain't really coal. I'm legal medically, me too. This would be an interesting closure on the 30. It's going to close above this most recent 30 range. If you can get a top wick here on the 30. And a retest of these lows here at 24.45, we can look to retest the highs. If this 30 closes above 45 and next break all lows, then you're continuing your bearish structure. And flips bullish and 4-hour closes above that, we can take buys. Yes. 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 Probably off the rip. How likely is it that Asian does correction? I don't know. Overall, the market will need to do a correction. I don't know if we're going to range here for Asian, push a little further up before the correction, or correct now, right? Wives Cartel, free men. I just read about that. He's finally coming out. Finally. Or he's out already. I just read that he was about to be released. I was over here getting my dance hall on all day. Dude, if you got timed out, it was for a reason. Settle down. I am now profitable out of break-even stage. Congrats. You gotta stay that way. Vibes was a menace when he was out. Got timed out after asking about the rules last comp. On the road already. Oh man. Oh man. It's gonna drop mad music. All right, Serenity, we got you. We got you. Been timed out. You're here now. Stop complaining. We good. Should I full port? Yes. Yes. How to control not moving stop loss? Just don't have one. Why is full porting so fun?
Think about that. That's just dumb.
I don't know. will we break down here? Full port and be disciplined later? No, no such thing. You're either disciplined or you're not. There's no point of full porting. It doesn't do anything for you long term. You can't full port every time, every night, right? You're trying to get a habit of doing things that you can rinse and repeat, right? Over and over and over, and make it simple. And if you full port every time, I don't care if you win 20 times. You're gonna, eventually full porting at some point you're gonna lose, and a loss at full port is a full loss of everything. Hi, beautiful. How are you? You just love me? Mwah. Love you too. What do you want? Why did you come here? I know you want something, huh? You wanted to say you love me. That's it? Nothing else? Good. To Mars and back. Oh, all right, fine. I was trying to tell me what you want, but if that's the only reason you came here, I love you even more. You've seen video of a guy talking how trading ruined his life? I get those IRL all the time. Yeah, I thought she wanted something. She just wanted to say, I love you. She said, I just wanted to say, I love you to the moon and back. Like people come up to you and say it to you? Well, no, but not really, but friends I know that have traded, and like or people I know in real life that have traded. Complained plenty of times. Teach me. I don't know how you do it. Teach me. Show up to the streams. Okay, I will. I'll be there tomorrow. Never show up. Never show up. And then next time I see him, it's like, where were you at the streams? Oh, because I got this phone call and we had to go out, you know what I mean? And we had some biddies, and I'm like, yo. That's why I don't fucking discuss shit. Got busy. Hello, bro. I saw you online. No, they have their priorities straight, except this isn't the priority, right? They have it straight according to them. How are you going to tell them they don't have their priorities straight? This isn't the priority to them. The problem is when they start acting like it is in front of me and wasting my time. Yeah, but you know this. You can just teach me. You can just tell me all the secrets, bro. Like, if I could just tell you all the secrets while I'm sitting with you here at dinner, you know what I mean? Like, everybody here at dinner would be fucking paying for their own dinner. If you're legal for weed when your daughter grows up in her teens, will you allow her to smoke weed? yeah, if that's what she wants to do, yeah, I will provide a safe environment in the house where she doesn't have to be afraid or hide it from me. Absolutely. I will not encourage it. It's two different things. But if that's something she bumps into and like that's what she's gonna do, which I'm sure she is, like you know, 16, 17, 18-year-olds nowadays, like go to a high school, they're all fucking smoking or vaping in the bathrooms. Like she tells me she goes to the bathroom and like the high school kid, everyone in there, like they're all, you know, people smoke, people do whatever. So I have that responsibility to make sure she understands that there's a safe environment and to never be scared to come to me, right? She doesn't need to know all the street and like, you know what I'm saying and all that. I'll teach her that you know what I'm saying and all of that when she comes to me. Like if you say hell no and I'm gonna be against it, you're like, you're not gonna, like, what do you mean? Like you're not gonna let your grown kid be grown? You're gonna follow it? Thank you, I try to sleep. Everybody's waking up and they be like, you sleeping already? What are we waiting for to get out this range? Like we're printing side by side and we need to break down here or close strong bullish on the hourly, which would be a 4-hour close. Yeah, ideally we get the 4-hour close below 4.5. It's above 4.5 and the hourly's bullish here. It gets a little tough. You're gonna need to create a bottom wick on the next 4-hour and then start coming up. I don't think doing drugs is a grown thing to do. It is potentially an irresponsible thing to do. Okay.
Check this out, brother.
Wish I was there.
That's
right
for
now.
you.
I wish I was there right now. Okay, maybe number one, I don't look at weed like that. Like I don't look at weed the same way I look at, you know, meth, coke, heroin. Like those things, like will kill you. Marijuana has 0 recorded deaths in the entire history of cannabis. Not a single cannabis-related death has ever happened in the history of history. So, you know what I mean? If you smell too much cologne, it'll get you high too. The problem I have is I show up to people's houses and they have a full bar and they're preaching to me about how weed is bad. You got a motherfucking bar, a whole fucking menu of poison. You're gonna sit there all night. You're gonna go out, order some poison at the damn bar. You're gonna spend massive amounts of money on it. Right? So like, you're doing a lot more damage doing other things. But the point is, it's not about drugs. It's not about leaving a needle, right, for someone else to use it. It's about creating a safe environment for your kids where they're able to communicate with you without any fear of being judged. Very simple. Then go to McDonald's for... Bro, I went to the park and a family... I can't... Like, of, like... A whole family of, like, horizontally challenged people shows up. They take up a table. They get a grill. And what do they do with that grill? They put their bags on it. And then they go back to the car and take out, like, 8 bags of McDonald's. And they bring it to the barbecue table. You're in a park at a barbecue grill. Struggle with what? I live, so I don't struggle with nothing. True. I think if you're, I don't know about psychological. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. I will say this though, any kind of smoke you're inhaling is a carcinogen, and that's killing your body as well. Problem is, most people that preach to me about weed, like they'll go out and they'll drink a bottle. Person to person, yeah, maybe genetics has a lot to do with it. I see people want us to talk charts. There's just nothing here. 30 closed, does a leg candle. Next candle, no bottom wick coming up. Right? Like, there's nothing we can do here. We're printing side by side, and we're ranging. I need the market once again show us volume. You're on a robot talk, whatever you want. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, why we're not discussing. There's nothing happening. Most of us getting cancer with the food. Absolutely. You guys are eating fucking processed food. You're drinking plastic water bottles that are exuding cancer-causing chemicals. It slips and highly favored. That's right. Franklin Ave, Brooklyn? No. You were on the other side of Ocean Parkway from me.
I have 2 lines marked up on my whole chart, and price just keeps bouncing back and forth like it's playing ping pong.
Oh, you have these 2 lines.
Yeah, if you look at the 1 minute, it's just fucking crazy. Just ping pong, back and forth, right on the dot.
That was right here. You're on the 1 minute. Go to the 1 minute after you see the stronger time frame breakout, and then drop to the 1 minute. You'll fucking get really zoned in. Don't like eating weed though, not my thing. Yeah, only when you get pulled over. That's it. That's the only time you eat it. I mean, if you were smoking and driving. Amazing discussion we're having today, chat. I see everybody showed up ready to trade. Really ready to put some really put some miles on their brains. Estrogen water, you mean? Yeah, that's what they put in the water at the Paris Olympics. Estrogen water. What a lovely range. That opening on the Olympics was disgusting. The entire thing is disgusting. They got a dude competing in boxing versus women. It's, man, I hope he knocks all of them out. I hope he knocks all of them out. That's the only way those women are going to stop putting up with this shit. I hope he really breaks, like, everybody's jaw. There's no way. There's no way they should be competing. They should be like, nah, fuck this. And not a single woman should go out there and compete. Instead, they're like, woohoo! Idiots. Hi, beautiful. Where's mom?
Yeah.
Is her car there?
Yeah, it is.
So she's probably somewhere in the yard or somewhere in the front or in one of the rooms. I don't know.
It's not in one of the rooms.
Check Lala's room.
She,
You checked her room.
yeah,
You checked Kaya's room.
yeah,
You checked your room.
yeah,
Checked the playroom.
yeah.
Upstairs room. You checked the basement. No, don't go there. Don's there. You checked. Bring that man some food. So you've checked everywhere and she's nowhere to be found? W! Party! Party time! High five. No party? Alright. Fine party? Alright, let's go. You're very strong. You're almost as strong as Eddie lifts. You're just not as coordinated. Your hand-to-eye coordination is off. Okay, we're not doing high fives no more in public until we get this. This is what I mean. What do you mean? What do you mean? Last thing you said was Romanian has interesting league. One man versus two ladies. Insanely funny. Guess it stopped bouncing here. Eddie. Retesting. Looking to retest the highs. Three minutes for the 15. Is the 4 hour flipping? Hourly might break the previous hourly high. See if we get a closure on this 15. You gotta buy position 2420. Should I hold it? Hey, no, you should smoke it. 420. As long as you have risk off the table, as long as you're completely break even, it's house money, maybe you can trail it or something. I don't know. Take off a large part of your W. No, I didn't trade FOMC. 4-hour flip or too small. No, I mean the 4 hour's flipping. There's 15 minutes left in this 4 hour. I don't want just to flip. I want the smaller time frames to also close above there and give me some range. We haven't really driven off anything, just a straight drive up, no bottom wick. Yeah, I'm gonna see a bottom wick here. Wait. Yeah, no, I have nothing until we have a bottom wick. Four-hour could drive all it wants. It can re-break all the highs. There it goes. Wouldn't that give you 10 pips here? It looks massive, but it's not. It's really like this. The break of that high, yeah, 10 pips. Was you waiting for a closure and a bottom wick on an hourly? No, I was waiting for a bottom wick here on this 15. I was fine with that. If we got a bottom wick and we broke the highs on this 15, we would be in here. But there's no bottom wick. There's nothing here, just coming up, so nothing. Would have been great if we were able to tap this area as a bottom wick over here and then flip, then we would have been in. That's what I waited for. At this point, I'm kind of obligated here now to wait for the 4-hour closure. Yeah, it's gonna fill the wick. I can't take anything here. This is mid-range, and there's no bottom wick. There's no bottom wick on the scan. At any moment, it can, come back down in range here, fake out, and we're heading further down. Especially with the closure here. So not much of a top wick here. Very small. I would have been in here on the bottom wick though, and not care for that because that would have also been the rebreak of the 4-hour high, right? But we needed that bottom wick. Without it, at any moment this could come down. So I'm not fucking with it. There's my 4-hour close next hour. That's just your broker. Broker's on different rollover time. You're probably on London rollover, so it closes at 159. 1, 5, and at 9. Sell stop. I can't put a sell stop because we're above the range. If this closed at this area with no top wick, yeah, then we have a sell stop here. But it's above the range, so I don't want it to make a bottom wick, a flip, and then come right back up. So there's no sell stop here. It's not as simple as just like, oh, closure, or just like, I mean, could be for you, but just a lot goes into me taking a position. Thought about ACT? Nope, never did. Oh shit. Anybody watch Vitali's stream yesterday with King Ryan?
Oops. They rented out the whole movie theater for the pedophile.
It was a really good episode yesterday. I was entertained. I was falling asleep and I was watching it for hours. They ran in the middle of the street. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, Vitaly tried to prank Ryan and his chat exposed him. And then he couldn't get the prank off.
No, it was really fun. It was really good one yesterday. I think he's doing one today with who is he doing it with? Fuck, I forgot. Cuevas took 300K from him, didn't show up. That was really funny too. What did he say? He was like, "Oh, that's just typical black people." I was like, "Damn, dog, his security's standing next to him, and both dudes are black." And he's like, "What?"
Apparently, Quavo said his manager or some shit like that ran off of the money. It wasn't him. And then he's like, "Look, guys, Quavo also apologized." And in the apology, he said Quavo threatened to shoot him.
It's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Any advice? Yeah, be extra selective, extra picky. Right? If you're looking to make sure you're going on a winning streak, be extra picky on your next trade, right? You need to go on a winning streak in order to get your confidence back. You need to see some blues in the terminal, right? So in order to do that, you got to be extra selective. Take less trades, but get yourself a guaranteed trade. Get 1 or 2 under your belt. Get 3 under your belt, right? And then it'll bring back some confidence. In July, I took 0 losses. You know, my first undefeated month, it was October of 22 or 21. I don't remember. It was I went 16-0 or 18-0, and I didn't even know I went undefeated. Somebody asked me for, and that's the last time I think I've showed my MT5 to somebody. Somebody asked to see my MT5. I showed them, they're like, "Holy shit, you went undefeated in October? Damn, so how much did you make?" And they started counting all. I was like, all right, no one's ever getting this fucking MT5. But that's how I found out. I didn't even realize we went undefeated in October until he said something. But it's a great feeling when you're like, holy shit, I just took a whole bunch of trades, went undefeated the whole month, and didn't avoid anything. Not like, oh, it was a crazy feeling. Quality over quantity, 100%. 100%. Quality over quantity makes sure your account doesn't go down. You'll keep it at a level, right? 15 flipping, that's okay. Yeah, that's good. 4 hours also closing.
Your strategy.
Remember what we said? Sorry, 15 is still above this area, so it can flip and then come right back up. So we're gonna avoid that for now until we get a closure. Yeah, what were you saying?
Strategy. Don't be upset if you've only made 2% in a month. If you had a $200,000 account, 2% would be $4,000 in a month. That's a lot of money for one account. If you made 2% in a month and you haven't lost any money, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. It's an infinite money glitch for a reason, because it's not, you don't get raises here like you do in a regular world. In a regular world, you'll get a percentage raise, 0.5%, 1/4%, 1%, 2%, whatever it is, 5%, right? You'll get a raise. You're not gonna get 100% raise. You're not gonna double your income. Over here, you just go from 1 lot to 2 lots, from 5 lots to 10 lots, right? That's it. You've got a raise. The raise will depend completely on you and your evaluation of yourself, right? So you have to be accountable to yourself in order to validate the raise. Hey, you're your own boss here. That's beautiful on the 15. Yeah, it's beautiful until it goes right back up. New song. No new songs. No new songs. Chat. Yesterday, stream got copywritten. Got a copyright strike yesterday for a new song. I mean, this is what we just spoke about, right? Even if it flips, it's still above this area. So just be patient. The thing is, yeah, even if it drives down, you're probably feeling some type of way once it pulls back up, right? You get emotions, you get all that, you know, you can start catching feelings here. Just be patient. Oh, my bad. I thought you were already in the Zoom, Javier. Thought you were already here. I had to update the computer midstream. Javier was like, fuck this 3070. I'm going to get a 4090 midstream. Couldn't see the chat on YouTube? That's wild. Or maybe YouTube doesn't want you using your powers. Your wrenching powers. You guys are my wrenchmen. Some people have henchmen. You guys are my wrenchmen. I feel like I'm scared to take trades. Told you, get a couple of wins under your belt. You need to bring back the confidence. Nothing does that like blues. No, not pills, but blues in your terminal. Was 1% past my phase 2, but reverse breached my account. Irrelevant. Next day, next trade. Another lesson learned. We're still just learning. Yeah, and I think Donvo is back tomorrow morning, so tomorrow's August 1st, right? So yeah, he just posted actually 10 minutes ago that he'll be on. One minute here. 1 minute for the 4-hour close. We close above 47.6. We don't need a big wick. Not a massive wick is needed. We close below it. We're not looking for buys. 10 seconds. Come on. Yeah, we closed below here, chat. Clearly closed below. So we don't need a massive bottom wick, but we needed that price to close above. Wow. What a tap. I'm going to take a sell right here. Just took a sell. What the fuck? So I took a sell on a rebreak out of lows here, but kind of moved fast. Hold on. Give me a sec. $24, $46, $57. A couple of reasons of why I sell there. 24, 46, 57 is where I got activated. Yeah, it moved so quick, it slipped everything. Once it started flipping, I took a position, but it moved really quickly by the time I got there. So it's okay. Not too much. I'm looking to retest this area. We closed below on the 15. We've created a top wick. We flipped bearish on the hourly. The hourly closed below that area. And remember what I said about one more thing. We've made a lower high. We made a lower high, and then we respected that high, and then we broke the lows there again. So that's the reason for entry there. A bit of slippage, but not too bad. And if we start really riding up heavy, I'm looking at stops. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of us having to see a correction here. So I don't have a stop, but I would need to see a closure above these areas, 24.58, and then a bottom wick. So that's the only way I'm closing. I think we need to correct some of this move down. And the previous candle didn't create a higher high, created a lower high. And we've closed back below the range on the 15. I've also, remember I've spoken about this before, when the candle doesn't break the most recent high, typically you'll see the next candle ride straight down. But this time we got a top wick and a flip. So that's another reinforcement for me. Staying out of this one with good luck? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. TP target. Boom. I was looking to add if we pull back, my stops are lower, so I'm risking less. What do you mean? Are you gonna buy? So yeah, I'm gonna sell here, and I realize we can break the highs and then come back down here, but I'm really of the opinion we're gonna need to grab more orders, especially with the daily closing like that. But chance we don't. Chance we come up. But look at that. That was a perfect respect on the previous candle. And a perfect opening with a top wick and then a break of the lows. How does one have RR like that and still profitable? I don't know. Just happens. Just so happens once in a while. Five close above. This 5, no bottom wick. I think as it breaks the daily high here, you might see a pop, a strong pop up. And you have to be ready for it. Once the daily high breaks here, you might see a strong pop. But I believe there's a resistance above here, and you'd have to break into that area. So you're going to see a strong pop, maybe 53. Yeah, roughly 53 area, but then I believe we're going to have to see some reaction. Because this needs a correction. What the fuck trade? Yeah, I mean that's the trade. That's the trade. That is the trade. Middle East tensions? Maybe. I mean, like, look, you're not exactly. Someone said it right. You're not forced to trade me. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. It's an uptrend. Yes, it's an uptrend. So strong rejection doesn't mean it's going to come back down in range. It's just we realize that's a strong area of resistance, but it could still break that area. And like I said, if we know that's a strong area of resistance, so if it breaks that area, it should pop up. That's all I can tell you. But I believe we're in need of a correction here, and this just might not be the time for the correction. Remember we said it might correct later, might correct tomorrow. But if it just continues all the way up, then, I mean, we'll manage. That was a lovely opening for the candle. Top wick, rebreak of the lows. The 5 just closed here. Close bullish. Alright, gang, this will push. Don't panic. Or you can have stops here if you want. You can really close out. But once it breaks the highs, you'll see a push up. But with the previous 4 hour not breaking the highs of the previous candle and closing below the range, at some point in this 4 hour, I believe we need to come down. Chubby ass candles. So as it re-breaks the highs, you can see a pop here. Superman. Don't sell. Alright, don't sell. I sold. Too late for me. What's it gonna do? Pop. Check out the music singles reveries. Is that you? Can we take a pineapple? I'll look for it. There's no pineapples right now. We're driving up in a bullish market and we have a sell. I'm just expecting this 4 hour to break the lows and the hour and daily to make a steeper bottom wick, especially with that 4 hour closure. Right? I'm living in the street with one blanket in my cup. Yeah? Yes, you are. Remember, we are still bullish. It's just if you're trading a sell here, you're not looking for massive runners. You're looking for the next range. But some correction would be due here, typically. Is what buys above the zone valid? Yes, that would be valid once you close above here, and if you create some bottom wicks and pull back up. Yep. If you weren't to sell, it would be a clean direction to look for a buy. Once you have a closure and you get a bottom wick to that previous support and a rebreak of the highs, yeah, of course. Broke the daily highs. Like I said, you should see a pop to the next resistance, which it just did. Right, that's where where the next level starts right here. We set at 53 area. Be careful here, because this is just a 5 bottom wick, right? You'd need actual closure back down in range. This is just a 5 wicking down. And the next time it taps this area, it should break that area. Oh, it's a 15. So see, yeah, pop. On FX, we close above. On futures, it's respecting the range. Who's right? Who's wrong? I typically go off the Forex chart. That's not a pretty place to be wrong. Bro, close. Risk management. I will. I will, man. Hey, gorgeous. Wix Junior, there's a whole bunch of them. Wix Juniors. Do you think should BTP, wait, wherever the next resistance is, or wherever you're in profit? I mean, wherever you're comfortable with. There's no what I think. It's just, it's your comfort levels. I think these sells were great, but obviously they're not right now, right? But I can't disregard everything else that's happened here, right? So. Is it me or the price action always goes best to the other side? I don't know. I don't think in those terms. Guess the unpopular opinion today was sells. $24.57. Yeah, I could see $24.57. I could also see $24.55. There's no pineapples yet. We'd need to either close without a top wick on a 30 hourly, or we'd need to get a bearish closure after tapping resistance. Your joke. No joke, your entry added long side liquidity. Look at the wick. Yeah, could be. You might be right. You might be right. Look at the daily. Look at the daily driving. Where's the people that say don't trade the last of the month? Unusual for the Asia session right now. No, you had a massively bullish daily candle. I'm just, like I said, we've based on the most recent price action. Let's go back to where we took the trade. We got our top wick. We closed below, and this candle made a top wick first and then broke the lows. Yeah, we got slipped 5 pips, but it's not a big deal. Like that 5 pips in terms of the range is not a big deal. But unfortunately, just it made a top wick, came down, and then right, there's no reason here to look for buys after that close below. This is the level we come down from. So once that closed below, you're expecting the same drive down to fill the range, and you got a top wick first and then came down. You can't predict market correction. I'm not predicting correction. I'm going based on the most recent price action, which I just explained. Not a professional, absolutely. Just retail trading. Managed at the bullish flip for the minus 40, yeah. Late, can I still enter? No. You are not allowed. Don't panic, it's organic. That's funny. If this is an all-nighter, I'll turn on Warzone. It could be an all-nighter, or we could just be heading to all-time highs. At which point it would be like a 200 pip loss. Could be. Geopolitical sentiment. You know what it is? I'm looking at the news. Everyone's so panicky. Oh, we killed, but that was yesterday. We killed the Hamas dude. That was yesterday. Anyway. Bottom wick on a 5. Can we retap that area and then make a decision? Market needs to pull down to move up. Yeah, unless there's turmoil going on in the world and like everyone just loses their fucking mind and the market drives. But trust me, chat, the broker didn't wait for me to enter sell here in order to push the market up. That was my decision. Wasn't the broker, wasn't anything. That was just literally my decision to get it. So you can't be like, oh, they're out to get me. They're every time I take a trade. No, it's your decision. So remember how the smaller time frames flow into the higher time frames? You're gonna need 15, 30, and probably the hourly closure below 24.58. And if it's not this hour, it could be next hour or it continues up. And if in that case, it's 10 o'clock, this might be an 11 p.m. pineapple, 10:30 pineapple. Driving like Need for Speed. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. But levels are levels, and I can't control how big the range is, right? This range just happens to be 80 pips, so I had to sit through it. Can't control how big the range is. Breaking news, Khamenei has issued an order for Iran to strike Israel directly retaliation. When did this happen? Just now? was 6 hours ago. Need a top wick on this candle. You really need a top wick on this candle. Or on the next one. First thing you need is a bearish closure. But you're gonna, if in order for it to drive down, you're gonna need a top wick. So you're gonna have to re-break these highs again. Or highly likely we still re-break the highs. We'll see. Most amount of drawdown I've seen you in? No, I've been in 300 pips drawdown. I've taken a 290 pip loss before. It's happened before. And I've come back from that too. And I think I've more than quadrupled my account since then. Since the 300 pip loss. And that was I think that was middle of last year. I mean, how do you get 300 pip loss if your wins? How do you get a 300 pip loss? You mean, how do I stay profitable if your wins are 10 pips each? Because they're not 10 pips each, and there's a large amount of them. And that 300 pip loss was one loss, right? And I've taken 100 pip loss multiple times. I've taken 100 pip loss. The thing is, the way we trade, when we lose, it's a massive loss, right? It's a big loss the way we trade. But it's accounted for based on, you know, with our win rate. So we have a really high win rate, but when we do lose, it's typically a big loss, right? Yeah, now this seems like a good place to have been taking that pineapple, right? But you can't do nothing there. I will say this though, if this 4 hour rebreaks its own low, we'll probably take another position. What does this FOMC statement mean for market sentiment wicks? I don't know. I think maybe Javier is better equipped to answer that. If he wants to. Downside? I mean, no, we're just... I don't know. Just respecting a level. There's a lovely tap of that resistance, but no matter what happens, you need, remember I said you need a top wick, so you're probably going to re-break the high either on this candle or the next candle. You need a bearish closure and you need top wicks. So you have your first 5 that closed bearish. And then you need time frames to start flowing into each other, right? After the 5 close bearish, you're going to need a 15 to then start closing bearish. After that, you're going to need the 30 to close bearish, the 1. Spread's almost 0. My spread's at 2.5. We don't demand the market goes that way. It's what we need to ensure. Yeah, it's like that's how you got to think about it. It's not that I'm requesting it. It's just typically that's what would need to happen for us to have that pineapple. There's nothing here that told me get in a trade because everything's moving so incredibly bullish, right? And we never even tapped that area where we could say, all right, once we tap it off the rip, we're just gonna, as it's moving up. Here we go for our. I don't know if you're gonna get that was a massive push here on that previous 30, right? So it's highly likely, like I said, you're still gonna retest the highs. Highly likely. It doesn't just drive all the way up and then all the way down. That's not the case typically. One candle doesn't mean a change of direction. Exactly. It's very true. It'd be a good idea if we take a short if there's confirmation. Yeah, you would need confirmation. This moment right now, we've just made a bottom wick for the 15. You'd need an actual bearish closure. You'd need a top wick, and then you can look for more positions. Dan, looks you're on some kind of losing streak? No, I got 2 losses in the last 2 months, in the last month and a half. 3 losses. Not small, but when we lose, like we lose. It's tough. Should still come up. No top wick, but a 5 close bullish. Do you have another source of income? A few sources of income. This is the main one. Yeah. Moonlight at Chippendales. All of that. OnlyFans, that's right. So, let's see. Gonna call it, bro. How it going? All right. Have a good night. Trading nude? Yeah, no hands. No hands.
So what's up?
What up, what up? They were asking how FOMC should affect the market. How the rates should affect the market. I think they wanted to hear from you, Javier.
Oh, I don't know too much about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm still learning that. All I know is how to trade the folders because I have notes on them. That's about it.
I gotcha. Look, Ma, no hands.
I know enough to just, yeah. I know enough to get me back to what I needed to do. That's about it.
40 seconds here. Seconds, 30 seconds, 15 is bearish. Already still open. 15 is bearish. We're looking for a top wick on this 15. Oh, 30 close bearish, 15 close bearish, 5 close bearish. I'm gonna take a pineapple here. Out of pineapple here. Oh, whoops, wrong one. First 15 to close bearish. We're looking for the 30 to do the same thing. Got a sell limit above the highs? Well, yeah, it depends how it prints. But you're gonna need, for a sell limit, you're gonna need a bearish 1 hour closure. Well, I'm gonna need it.
Just trying to take off.
Missed your limit by 2 pips? Yeah, at the top here. I like that 15 closure. I don't like that we don't have a top wick, but the fact that the 5 closed bearish with the 15. Right, now you're waiting for the 30 to fall in line. Gotta break the odds. You might come up creative that top wick that we were asking for. And if that happens, we might have more positions there. Stop loss point. It's all the way up there. It's like 200 pips, 230 pips. But it just I don't have a stop with my broker, right? Once if we start closing above there and then come back down, get bottom wicks, then we might look for closure. There's also no top wick on that previous 30. It respected the previous 15. I had the pineapple because the 15 and the 5 held resistance here. Okay, give me a sec. I want to run to the bathroom. BRB. What are we doing? So created the topic we wanted initially. Got 4 minutes here for the hourly closure. Or B, down 25 pips, 20 pips. Most recent support here. You'll see a reaction here. Oh, damn. I was in profits for a second. Damn, I moved too quick. Again, closing full here. I just closed full, and that netted us. Just closed full here. I'm afraid we closed above here. That's what I'm afraid of. So I closed full. It came out to very little. We almost a break even. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I closed 20 in profit.
You closed 20 in profit? No, I closed in profit. So minus 38, minus 39, plus 29, that's minus 10, plus 29, that's minus 9, that's 19, and 7. So I closed 7 pips in profit, 6 pips in profit. Congrats, everybody. 6 pips. Congrats. The reason I'm out here is we closed, I wanted this hour, the hourly closed bullish here, right? And it closed above the range. So we're just making a bottom wick for the next hourly. Problem is you're going to need a bullish closure now because that was a strong bearish closure on the 30, right? But it looks like you're making a bottom wick for the next hourly, so that's why I closed. As long as you don't panic, right? As long as you realize what's going on in the market, and it just, like, the probability is on your side when the market is just driving and driving. Probability says it's gonna bounce. If you had buys today, obviously you scored big. If you had sells and you panicked, you lost big. And if you kept your composure, you came out with a nice W and a lesson. All right. So, congrats, everybody. And it's 10 o'clock on the dot. That's our stream. I hope you guys learned something today. All right. Number one thing to learn today, keep your composure, be stoic, don't panic. Make decisions that make sense. Streaming tonight or Don? Well, you mean in New York? New York will be done. He already posted the link. Maybe I learned a lot. Patience, my biggest lesson. Every time we go through these drawdown streams, those are the biggest lessons. Those are the most valuable streams. Just hold? No, there's a reason we held there, not just hold. Congrats, another W. Win number 161 in the year. The last two trades add up to 10 pips. There's still W's, I don't give a shit. Well, I guess no 300 pip loss today. That's tough. Tough for the haters.
I was like,
made money. This was gold. Watch today's stream again. Yeah, these streams are valuable. Watch all the drawdown streams. Yeah, no content for the trolls today though. Sorry guys. What were you saying, Javier?
I was like 50 pips away from hitting 1,000 on the last runner.
1,000 pips? Oh, you're trying to pull a Don. Don had 1,000 pip runner.
That was a good trade. This swing only lasted like what, 2 days?
That's solid though, but like, are you gonna hold it because you were like a few pips away? Like, is it worth the risking 900? You have trailing stops though, probably somewhere, right? You trailing?
No.
No.
No, it's at break even.
But that's the same runner from yesterday. You're still holding, right? The one that you said it was like.
No.
600
This one is from. I had 3 runners, all at different spots. I closed 2 of them. This one is from the 26th. So this one's from last week, I think.
No, I mean that's the one you mentioned yesterday during the stream that you still had the runner.
I had 3 runners yesterday. Oh, the one from yesterday's
sorry,
entry, I
sorry,
closed.
bro.
I closed today. Yeah, yesterday's entry, I closed today. Yeah.
Had 3 runners. Get it right, get it tight. Yeah, chat. Honestly, these streams bring the most value because I don't know about you guys. They bring the most value to me. These drawdown streams because they continue to reinforce what I'm doing. Congrats on 6 pips. I prefer 150, 245 pips per trade. Well, then that's you. And this is me. Should I apologize for being me? Still holding the position. I don't see you wither. I don't know what that means. Yeah, if you guys still holding it, watch that 4-hour flip. This is the flip we've been asking for. The issue is be very careful if this 4-hour flips on this hourly. Be very careful with that flip. Oh, you know what? We also reinforced. Remember what I mentioned yesterday? Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. This is a solid lesson. We mentioned this yesterday. Made a high, found a support, and the next candle did not, it closed bullish, but didn't close above the most recent. Remember what we said yesterday? The very next candle, you just typically see bloop, straight down. We spoke about this yesterday. And this candle, no top wick, straight down. And that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to wait for the trade to be over with because I didn't want to look foolish if it came back the other way. And I'd be like, you see what I'm telling you? And then it goes the other way. Now I don't look foolish now that it's played out. But here's the thing. This is exactly what I mentioned yesterday. this area. Remember, we don't break. If we close on this very next candle above, it's driving straight up. If we don't make that next candle break of that very previous candle, typically the next candle is straight down. It came straight down, just didn't drive down. We had to wait an extra candle or two. But this way you know what to pay attention to, right? And as it's pulling back, this was a big reason why we entered a trade right there on that bearish candle. Why we entered a pineapple on that closure. Is that what you call a leg candle? No. This is what you call it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not what you call a leg candle. Do we even have one here? This one isn't really, because the body of this candle is bigger than the wick, but the body's smaller. Like if this candle here had no top wick, that's a leg candle. This is a leg candle right here, right there. This bullish candle right here. You see the body is big, is smaller than the wick, barely, almost the same size, but smaller, and then it has no top wick. That's the leg candle. Nice, this shows up again. Thanks for pointing it out. Well, I'm pointing it out not because I know what to do with it per se. Like I'm just, remember I said I'm sample sizing how we can use this candle, how we can use that. So today it worked. Maybe that's one of the ways we'll trade that candle. But the reason I'm mentioning it is so you guys know what to look for, what to look at, to zone in. When you're not sure where you can look for a clue, you can start paying attention to this candle, this high being created, pulling back, and the very next candle failing to break the most recent high. Can you go long from this point? Yeah, once the hourly flips. Right there, see that? That's why I said be careful on this 4 hour, because if this 4 hour breaks the lows, you need an hourly closure, because the previous hourly, look, this wicket left, typically what do? You create a high, you create a support, and then you retest the highs. But for you to be sure that this is the rejection on the 4 hour and not a range to be filled on the hourly, you'd need the hourly to actually close bearish here. Let's get a swing on stream. I'm not dealing with swings on stream. You guys lose your fucking mind at 30 pips in drawdown. Swing will see like 600 pips drawdown, and no, we're not doing swings on stream.
That's what I was.
If
I was like, I can tell you where I enter, but nobody's gonna hold as long as I hold. That's a given.
Yeah, no one's gonna hold for 1,000. You guys will see 30 pips in profit, then close full. 50 pips in profit. You'll see 100 pips. You'll close full. You ain't waiting 1,000 pips. Right? And then, but that's not the reason I won't take it. I just won't take it because you guys lose your fucking mind at 30 pips drawdown, and like a swing will have like 500-600 pips of drawdown. Well, we'll have the possibility of that, right? And like it's not worth my stream. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go put my kids to bed and spend some quality family time, which is what I really want to do. I really want to go hug my kids and tell them that I love them. Yeah. Congrats everybody on the lessons learned today and the dubs if you held with us. Swing trader here, and that's true. Yeah, you just got to have the mindset for it, and it's very little amount of people, because when you're a newbie, you're not looking to see any negative. You don't like seeing red, and then if you see red for days, and then if you see red for days and like hundreds of pips of joint, like, you know what I mean? Because the swings will be based on the dailies and the weeklies.
Yeah, that's exactly what I use. The weeklies, all my entries are, this whole month, I think almost all my entries have been based off the hourly. That's why I've taken a lot less trades.
Really? Typically, if you're based off the hourly, you take a lot more trades. Petition for Javi's signal room. Oh, chat. Hold on a second, chat. Before I dip, hold on. Hold on.
Oh yeah, go look at the YouTube mods channel.
Hold on. Chat. I'm so upset now. They both fell asleep. Well, the Wicks 11 and 12 both fell asleep on my bed, right on my pillow. Hold on. I gotta move them. Yeah, kind of upset. That sucks. They both fell asleep. I told them I'll be right there. And they said, yeah, we're waiting, we're waiting. And it took me 20 minutes. And I just went over there and they're both snoring right on my pillow. Yeah, that's tough. Don't understand why Wix closed. What do you mean? I just told you. Look at the 1 hour. You're looking at it. Look at this wick fill. Look at the closure above the range. The 30 came down but respected, right? So as soon as we got that bottom wick, right, we went into profit, we closed, and we're expecting the 1 hour flip. You're mean, Dad, yeah. Also, yeah, what Javier was saying. Rosangela Chris? Are you Chris or you Rosa? By the picture, I think you're Rosa. However, gold touched Kentler's main... Yo, I don't know what gold touch. He needs to stop touching things. Gold is forced to pull back if it wants to go up again, yeah. I don't know what the hell is... Kentler. Kentler's main line. Sounds like a medical term. But that's the reason we closed. Dude, well played. Learned a lot from both you guys in drawdowns. Got stopped out in profit, taking buys. Wasn't prepared to re-enter. Knowing what slow volume time. Yeah. Your main indicator? Oh, we just don't know what that is. So we obviously, if we don't know what that is, we can't use it in our equation, right? So that's probably the reason why we're not looking at what you're looking at. So yeah, let's go back to YouTube mods. Javier was right. We need to add some YouTube mods because whenever you guys see me in drawdown, you guys lose your mind and we need mods patrolling. So I don't see anybody that we were going to make mods. Everyone that thinks they have a shot at being a mod, put a 1 in the chat.
Oh shit. Where is
Shh, shh.
fucking Eddie?
I don't see any of the people that we were gonna mod today. That's crazy. Oh, the fucking music, yo. Look, no sexy music. Quit that. If you honestly have been here for over a year, and you know you've been here for over a year, raise your hand or drop a 1 in the chat. Yo, I think we're gonna have some different mods. If I don't see any one of those, we're gonna have some different. We're gonna have to revote. So how this works is the current mods have voted or have given suggestions on who they want to mod, and I agree with them, but I don't see any of them. That's crazy. And these are the loyal ones. These are the ones that are always here. All right, so we got 1 in here. The newest mod will
There
be,
he is.
yeah, some X station. I don't even know how you say that. That's the newest mod to be modded. You, my friend, will be wrenched. You are now mod. Jeez.
Oh,
W. Been here for a while. And I don't know how long Station's been here, but it's been a long time he's been here. How this works, chat, typically the mods will vote on you, but they got to see you active in the chat. Like if you've been here for like a year or 2 but you're not active, we can't mod you because we don't see you active. Almost a year, yeah, but you're very active, so that's good. Stay active. You also got the rainbow pineapple. Hey, what are you trying to say?
Hey,
huh?
yo.
Hey, yo, what you trying to say with
Got
it?
the fruit basket pineapple.
Got all the colors. How cute.
I think Eddie put a 1. We're voting
Oh
him
shit,
again.
Bougie is past the pineapple stage. Bougie's got an onion.
No wonder.
Yeah, Bougie's done past all the pineapples. He's graduated from pineapples to an onion. Yeah, the ratings here are backwards. So we started with a celery and then an onion and then a pineapple. And over here, you start with a pineapple and then eventually you get old school. You move on to the onion, and when you're really old school, you get a celery. I think you gotta be a member for over a year to have a celery. I think Bougie's the only one with the onion. There's nobody else that's reached the onion yet. Yeah, I don't see any of the other mods, but I'm gonna drop some suggestions in the Discord for YouTube mods and see if anyone agrees with me. And hopefully we'll see them next stream, and if we don't, I think we'll scratch that. I need them here every stream. Onion with a hand. Alright, mods, subs, appreciate you guys. Great stream, another lesson learned. Appreciate you, Javier, Eddie, Nick sticking around over there. Awesome. SL. Thanks for everybody's input. Appreciate you guys. Congrats to some X Station. Just we gotta add. I don't know, Dangier here or Spectral. Can we add them to the YouTube mods in the Discord? Yeah, and I'm done for the night. Tomorrow, the one and only Don Vo comes back for New York session. Why you close? Earmuffs, brother. You guys need some headphones, some new headphones or something to listen. You guys gotta listen. We discussed the closure many times. Just rewind. Yeah, that's our session for today. Tomorrow morning, you guys are back to your regularly scheduled programming on Don Vo's channel. In the morning, I'll be in the Signal channel, and tonight, well, the rest of the time I'm in the clubhouse. I'll try to read through the clubhouse. I've missed it over the last 2 days. I'm mad busy. What I like reading, my favorite part is the weekly recaps. I love reading through the weekly recaps to see where you guys stand, like what you guys are thinking and your state of mind. That's like, this is the best channel on Discord. Like the weekly recaps, every member is literally putting down like what they have been going through. Like they write whole essays and it's so dope. I'm looking at them. So dope. So don't forget to do your recaps. If it honestly, when you sound things out, just like when I talk things out, right? When you write those essays for yourself as you're writing them, right? They make you better because you're reinforcing those ideas in your head, everything you're discussing. All right, chat. That's our session. Gang, love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate everybody. Hearts, hearts, hearts all around. And mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Congrats to Summit Station. We'll see you. You get to use the wrench in tomorrow's stream. We'll be right back tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern, to start off the new month and to finish out our Asian session week. All right, gang. That's it for tonight. That's my time for the evening. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. This is why we close, by the way. The hourly's about to start flipping. Later, Eddie. Have you?